Sometimes you don't just feel sad, you feel physically sick. Most people think heartbreak is emotional, but if you've ever gone through a devastating breakup, you know that it isn't true. Heartbreak affects your sleep, your breathing, your appetite, your energy, your concentration, and sometimes even your immune system. Today, I want to talk about how rumination settles into the body like illness. Years ago, after a breakup of an 8-year relationship, I cried almost every day for over a month. I wasn't only emotionally devastated, I became exhausted, mentally foggy, physically weak, and I even developed flu like symptoms. That experience taught me something profound. The body listens to repeated emotional suffering. Psychologists who study attachment say human beings are biologically wired for emotional connection with people and pets. Relationship becomes part of our nervous system's sense of safety. When a deep relationship suddenly disappears, your body doesn't experience that as a simple thought. Your nervous system can interpret emotional abandonment as danger. That's why heartbreak can feel physical. If you feel like this is speaking to you, do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support always. But the symptoms you might feel are tightness in the chest, loss of appetite, nausea, insomnia, exhaustion, panic, body aches, confusion, obsessive replaying. The relationship may end externally in a moment, but internally, the nervous system may continue reliving the loss. What hurt me most wasn't only the breakup itself, it was the repetition afterwards. I replayed conversations, replayed memories, replayed possibilities, replayed regrets. And every replay activated the emotional wound again. Your body responds not only to events, but to repeated emotional rehearsal. The more emotionally charged a thought becomes, the heavier it begins to feel inside your nervous system. That emotional repetition starts settling into your body. That's what I call thought gravity. There's a theory in psychology called polyvagal theory that explains how the nervous system constantly scans for safety or danger, especially in relationships. When emotional safety disappears, the body can shift into survival states. Some people become anxious, tense, hypervigilant, unable to relax. Others collapse emotionally into exhaustion, numbness, confusion, or depression, like I did. I noticed my body no longer felt safe inside itself. My chest stayed tight, my thinking became foggy, my energy collapsed. I felt physically ill. The breakup ended once, but my body kept experiencing it through rumination. I rarely talk about this part. Emotional devastation can feel incredibly physical. After weeks of crying, stress, obsessive thinking, poor sleep, and emotional overload, my body began responding almost like it was fighting an illness. Fatigue, heaviness, brain fog, emotional exhaustion. Maybe you've experienced some of these things. Our nervous system wasn't getting recovery, it wasn't getting repetition. And I think many people like you lived there for years without realizing it. You think you're weak, but often you're just emotionally overcarried. You're carrying unresolved grief, fear, rejection, shame, or abandonment inside your body every single day. The healing for me didn't begin because the memories disappeared. It began when my nervous system slowly stopped reliving the emotional emergency. Prayer helped, stillness helped, walking helped, breath helped. Observation helped. Crying honestly helped. I realized I didn't need to solve every memory. I needed to stop rehearsing the wound. If this message resonates with you, please like and subscribe to help our channel grow and reach more people like you looking for peace. I believed unresolved grief becomes heavy because the soul wants movement, but rumination keeps emotional energy frozen in repetition. Love moves, however. Grief moves. Tears move. Healing moves. But rumination stays. It loops. It becomes gravitational, pulling you down. Many people are not broken. Their nervous systems are just exhausted from carrying all that emotional weight for too long. The body was never meant to become storage for unresolved suffering. It was meant for life, breath, movement, connection, awareness, peace, and love. Nothing to solve right now, nothing to prove. Just breathe, observe what you're thinking, and let the body remember what safety feels like again. Subscribe and like this video to help our channel, please. It helps.